It is a fact that most people in UK are retiring poor. Good evening, Madam President, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, and welcome guests. According to Age UK, 1 in 4 pensioners live in poverty. And in fact, according to Unbiased, 1 in 6 55-year-olds have no pension savings at all. Imagine retiring on just state pension. Less said the better, I think. So, what needs to be done? You need to contribute to a private pension. And by law, your employer has to pay into your pension unless you opt out. But you'd be crazy to opt out. I'll show you why with my hand-drawn examples. That's me. Now, say I contribute 6% of my salary to my pension. And say my employer puts in 7%, which is actually the case for me. And let's put some numbers here for illustration. So say I put in £100 of my gross salary. The employer puts in £117. Now, my £100 is, in fact, £58 net. In other words, if I took that £100 as salary, I would only get £58 after tax. So in effect, I'm putting in £58 and that becomes £217 in the pension pot. Isn't that amazing? So how much should you have in the pension pot? In fact, you should have hundreds of thousands. That sounds like a lot of money, but let's take another example. Say you have £600,000 in your pension pot. It would just about cover you if you were to take £50,000 salary or pension for the next 20 years. And now more and more people live to be more than 20 years after retirement. So the point is that you need to start early. You need to plan for your pension, for your retirement early. How early, you might ask? How many of you know Martin Lewis? Show of hands, please. Martin Lewis. Okay, quite a few people. He's a guru on money saving. Now, he gives this shocking rule of thumb. And after you get over this shock, I'll tell you that it's actually not that bad. What he says is the age that you start contributions, if you divide that by 2, that is the percentage of your salary that you should contribute every year. So for example, if you start at the age of 30, then you should contribute 15% of your salary to your pension. But in reality, it's not that bad if your employer is matching your contributions or sometimes even doing more. But the lesson to take here is that if you start late, then your contribution has to be bigger. So if you start at the age of 50, then contribute 25%. So apart from private pension, what else should I look at? Well, you should invest in ISAs because that's another tax-free pot. Now, someone very close to me, I won't say the relation, but someone very close to me maxed out on ISAs, and now after 20 years, they're sitting on a cool $500,000 pot. And another solid investment is bricks and mortar property. So the rent you get is your retirement income. So you have your PP, you have some ISAs by the time you retire, and the benefits you get. What are the benefits? Well, one is financial freedom. No debts, a lump sum, a solid income to enjoy. Another benefit, you can enjoy your favorite pastimes. Now, recently I went to Crawley on a business trip, and I got chatting with 4 old gentlemen in the bar who had just had a round of golf. Average age 78 years. Meet 3 times a week for a round of golf and 4 rounds of drinks. 4 very happy pensioners. Now, personally, my favorite pastime would be holidays, and lots of them. So to summarize, enroll in a private pension. It's free money. £58 gives you £227 in your pension pot. Invest in ISAs. Invest in property if you can, and then enjoy your financial freedom. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.